This may be the most underrated suspense film in recent years, a mind-bending thriller that grinds justice into the dirt. It opens with a chilling scene. A young woman found brutally murdered in her home. The killer had shaved her legs after death. From the bite marks and wounds on her body, investigators concluded the case bore an eerie resemblance to a string of unsolved murders from 5 years ago. The mystery deepened. The lead on the case, Jimmy, was one of the department's finest, but his assistant, Danny, was a small-town beat cop. What no one dared forget, though, was that Danny was a living legend, an investigator with a 100% case clearance rate. 5 years ago, he abruptly left the city to become a rural patrol officer. Since then, his name had all but vanished from the force. Now, he was suddenly back at the LAPD. Yet everyone in the precinct seemed to avoid him. Curious, Jimmy approached Danny and invited him to join the murder investigation. This was already the 4th homicide this month, and media pressure was mounting. Jimmy hoped the legendary detective could crack the case. Back at the crime scene, the police had found no useful clues. But across the street, an apartment caught Danny's attention. He went over. The apartment was dimly lit, save for a reclined chair in the middle of the room. Danny pulled open the curtains and sat facing the chair. As he looked across at a woman's silhouette, he was reminded of the cold case from 5 years ago. The methods were nearly identical. He became convinced it was the same killer. Before leaving, Danny shared his insight with Jimmy. The next day, Danny visited the coroner's office alone. There, he met an old colleague and uncovered new clues. The killer had shaved off the victim's leg skin while removing the hair, and undigested roast beef was found in her stomach. Danny returned to the crime scene. Just as he was about to examine it again, the landlord walked in. She mentioned that the fridge had been broken for about a week, but the girl had already died before the repairman arrived. Using this lead, Danny tracked down the repairman. He flashed his badge and asked the manager for the employee roster. After getting permission, he took it with him. As he left, Danny casually said a name out loud.
Assalamualaikum. Thanks, Jack.